Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, I want to talk about my top three most influential, I guess, champions that I pulled in Raid Shadow Legends. And I speak about this in a way that, in a very endearing way, where I love these champions. They really meant a lot to me when I obtained them, and it meant a lot for my overall Raid career. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. All right, so the first champion on the list. So obviously everybody has their own favorite champions. These are not necessarily my favorite champions, but they definitely meant a lot for my progress and just for my kind of own like path in Raid Shadow Legends. Of course, let me know in the comments below what your favorite or most impactful or influential champion was to your account. But first, I want to start off, let's start chronologically from the beginning. So when I first started playing this game, it was kind of like a very casual game. So the first month or so, I was very casual. I started off with Elhain as my starter champion. Although she was not super impactful in the beginning, obviously she's just like a standard AoE nuker. She was very good, but she is not the champion I'm talking about in this list. The champion I'm talking about as one of my most influential champions, actually Old Man Tayrel here. So I basically pulled Tayrel in my first 2x Ancient event after saving up 40 Ancients. I remember 40 was the number that I had. And I don't know how long it took me, maybe 2 months or something to save up 40 Ancients when you first start off the game. And I didn't pull anything in the first 40 shards or 39 shards. And on my 40th shard, out came Tayrel. You can get Tayrel for free to start the game right now. That's how insane the game has progressed in the, almost 4 years I've been playing. But Tayrel, I pulled on my 40th Ancient Shard, and I literally jumped for joy because this guy is an absolute carry, and we are getting it, new players are getting it anyways, for free right away in their inbox when they start the game on day one. Tayrel is an incredibly good champion as an A1 decrease attack. He has an AoE decrease defense with a conditional decrease attack as well, and a conditional sleep. And then he also brings a turn meter drop, a big slam, and a stun as well, and then defense in all battles. He's generally a pretty sturdy champion, good base defense and all that. So yeah, he was a hard carry for me. And I think without Tayrel, I probably would have quit Raid Shadow Legends at that point. Because up until that point, not much is going on for you, right? At the first 2 months of the game. And for you to totally whiff on your first 2x Ancient event, which is basically the event you're really hoping for to get some impactful champions. Not legendaries necessarily, but impactful champions, whether it be epics, to work on your account. I probably would have quit the game if I pulled a rare instead of Tayrel. So I'm very happy to Old Man Tayrel here. He definitely helped me stay in the game for better or for worse, of course. I'll show you guys my original build on my Tayrel actually. I never changed him. This is the original build, of course revamped over time. But I probably stopped using Tayrel maybe 6 or 8 months into the game. So he carried me for the first six to 8 months of the game after I picked him up. I'll show you guys his total stats here. I did improve upon him over time, of course. 100% crit rate and then crit damage. And then just enough accuracy to handle all the dungeon content at that time, which was level 20. Masteries here. We got the War Master Mastery. He was part of my clan boss team. Great A1 for the clan boss, of course, with the decrease attack. And then he also brings the decrease defense on a 4-turn cooldown, which is really bad right now. But he did bring the 4-turn cooldown. A lot of people underestimate his A3. His A3 really slams 30% damage in books, and it also drops turn meter and it stuns. So you can really stun like really trouble minions on waves, and you can drop the turn meter on the big mama spider. So he was really good just to help me through some of that really tough content. So I gotta give a big shout out to my Old Man Tayrel here. Yeah, much love for him. Basically jump started my Raid Shadow Legend career. So all right, so moving on, the next champion chronologically, again, most impactful, most influential on my raid career would have been from the Barbarian faction. And she is Scyl the Drakes. Scyl the Drakes is a login champion at day 180. Basically, in my opinion, if you have the worst luck ever in the game, and you've basically done, you basically can't do anything in the game, but you've made it to day 180, it's the perfect time for a champion like Scyl the Drakes to drop into the game for free into your account. She's an incredible wave-based champion. Her stuns, multi-hits, healing, and revive make her an incredibly versatile support champion. If you have nothing, but you have Scyl the Drakes, you will continue to progress. So this is kind of what happened to my account. Again, like I said, Tayrel was instrumental in my, my first account, basically carrying me from the day I pulled him up until six or 8 months worth of gameplay. Mainly because my pulls were so bad. But come day 180, Scyl the Drakes came and she literally jump-started my progress through the roof, especially for things like Doom Tower. Doom Tower hard was very difficult, especially when you don't have, very good champions. So Scyl the Drakes, definitely very helpful. I just wanted to say, like, don't worry. Help is on the way, and it comes in the form of Scyl the Drakes. Incredible base champion here, good base stats all around. Actually, has crit damage. I actually forgot about that, but I don't know if she hits super hard. I think some people say she looks decent in terms of damage, but she brings you a reviver. And if you're kind of unlucky and you didn't get Rector Draft, well, back in the day, we didn't have Rector Draft. So if you didn't get Rector Draft in the, your opening promos, she might be your first reviver in the game, 6 months into the game, right? If you have no pulls. She's a great reviver. She brings healing as well. She's just kind of not that great in Clan Boss or Hydra, but against waves, she's incredible. I'll show you guys my Scyl the Drakes. I basically left again in the same form as I left her. Obviously, her build is a little bit more advanced. I did fine-tune it over the years, but this is mostly the build that I went for. I gave her resistance so that she can be basically unchained and do everything she needs to do. She has good accuracy to do things in hard Doom Tower, for example. I did use her a lot in Doom Tower, even against bosses. Masteries, I have her with the resistance mastery to give her enough resistance to be useful. After that, I noticed my my kids' socks and laundry are in the screen now, so I'll move that. Okay, that's fixed now. But yeah, so Scyl the Drakes, awesome carry, and she's definitely one of those champions that allowed me to continue playing the game. Like, without her, if I didn't have her, I wouldn't be able to progress through the game. Maybe I faced a roadblock somewhere around the hard Doom Tower, maybe around the dungeons as well. So with her, my progress for my account definitely kept going, which is something that you just always want to do when you're progressing through the game. You want to be constantly moving in the right direction. She's also incredibly strong for faction wars. I believe Barbarian was the first faction I finished, and she was basically the main reason why I finished it. I think her plus 160 War Maiden and then a bunch of 40s and 50s was able to clear it pretty easily. Obviously, you need good gear on Scyl the Drakes just to make her really, really strong. But she's kind of not too hard to gear out, right? She just needs a little bit of accuracy, speed, and then the rest just comes with the like HP and stuff. Just kind of comes with the random pieces of gear that you put on her. But yeah, masteries I recommend. Unshakable. You could take Fearsome Presence and go with the stun set and forgo accuracy. I've seen that as well. I've seen people use War Master as well, and that's totally fine too. If you use her or for a clan boss or something like that, you could go Eagle Eye for accuracy as well. You could even go Timely Intervention as a reviver for more TM when you're in trouble. So very versatile champion, lots of builds, or just use random pieces of gear and just try to check their stats, and she can do a lot of work for you. So definitely a big shout out here for Scyl the Drakes. All right, guys, quickly swapping accounts here. And then lastly, to round out the top 3 champions that impacted my account the most, I would say it has to be, where is this guy? This guy, Warlord. So yes, Warlord's insane, right? Warlord has the lockout. He's insane. Anybody that picks up Warlord would, obviously say he's one of the best champions on their account. But for me, yes, that happened. But also, Warlord was one of the main reasons why I started being a content creator. And obviously, like, he started me on this path for my raid career. Another, section of my raid career, right? Beyond playing the game of raid. Basically, what Warlord enabled me to do was field basically any or most any offense into Platinum Arena. I had good nukers, but not necessarily meta nukers. But with Warlord on the team, I was able to basically just climb Platinum Arena. And for me, I kind of just started streaming, not streaming, but making videos on YouTube just to document my platinum pushes, see where I went wrong, and see how I can improve, maybe get some comments on how I can improve. But Warlord basically gave me the confidence to, you know, do more Platinum Arena, because obviously he's super strong. This was before Mythicals were in the game. So Warlord to me, definitely probably the most impactful and most influential champion that I ever pulled. Not because of how good he is, but because he's the one that basically gave me the confidence, or one of the reasons that gave me the confidence to start a YouTube channel and start making some videos. You know, and obviously, like, without him, maybe there would be no content creator Boozor that you guys know and see every day. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. Just a little trip down memory lane for you guys. Apologies for the kids' socks in the background, but you know, life happens. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below which champion on your account do you have a specific fondness or love for. Give it some love, reflect on it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.